Today I'm going to walk you through everything that you missed in the brand new Oxford Response Leak video, and trust me, this one's a big one. Alright, so with that said, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so we're at the Oxford Response YouTube channel here, and you see a day ago they uploaded this new video, 1.5k views, and obviously right as we guessed it, we get this really nice view of some of the farmland of the new map expansion. But you see over there in the bushes or the trees there, we do have new housing, and yeah, that's to do with the new housing complex. But you see, there's just a little bit more detail around the roads, which I do really appreciate. Oh yeah, I forgot to mute it because it's probably copyright. We come in here, yeah, we get a nice shot of the new Mini. So yeah, if you see, the road goes on for a little further now, and then, you know, it cuts to the scene where it goes to a national speed limit. So yeah, probably a country road. You know, not really much to see here, just bushes and grass and trees. And we get cuts to this one, again, not really much to see here. You get some more of the farmlands, and then we cut to this massive view. This does say a lot. This gives us a lot of information to see how actually big the new map expansion is going to be. If I zoom in here, you see that is like sort of like the industrial warehouse park over there. That's where the construction site is over there. That sort of white stuff, I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. Well, I could be very wrong, really, because I don't see like the clock tower. Yeah, so I could be very wrong with that. But it's really nice to see all of this, because this does actually take time. If you didn't know, I am a developer myself, so I do actually know how much effort this does take. So yeah, again, we get another shot of I know this sort of fence here leading to farmland. Again, you sort of see this in the UK on country roads, but this image really shows the elevation of the road you see here. It goes slightly down. You don't really get that in Oxford Response, like currently in the game, that we get speeding shot of the vehicle here. But you get some really good view of the new tire treads, the amount of detail of the paint as well. The paint looks really nice. Got a really nice texture on that. But if we look at the map again, not really much to see. I mean, again, you have some trees. You got, you know, it's just a country road basically. Not much else to say. And then if we come over here, you see it's just more of the country road. And then this is a pretty decent shot, really. You see in the background there, there's some more country roads, like one-lane roads maybe. Oh no, I can't really tell. You see, the elevation's really nice as well, and how, you know, the road curves, which is really nice. Now, having some like really thin, tiny roads, it's going to be, you know, really interesting, because the roads in Oxford Response, and even this one, it looks by the angle, it's quite big, it's quite thick, the lanes. So if we get like smaller roads, that'd be really cool for roleplays. And then if we skip on here, see 40 speed cameras, more speed cameras, that's to be expected. You know, it's Oxford Response, you know, and they need the money for the council. Again, we got these new road markings here with the red and 40. That's really nice, because we don't really have much road markings on the ground like this. You sort of see this again in the UK a lot, so it does add more to the UK, you know, vibe to it. I mean, anyway, we carry on, get this bend here. Now, it looks pretty good so far. I mean, there is a bit of blank space, but really, who's gonna see that? The roads are really nice themselves. Like, you guys don't know how hard it is to actually make roads in the Roblox studio. Like, making this perfect, really hard, and also the elevation as well. Here we have more farmland, then we have, I've got the town name, in the distance. I will get to that. Don't know if I'm a fan really of like that empty space. Oh no, it's probably unfinished, you know, this was posted yesterday. We still have 4 days till launch. So, but then we get to Chalgrove, then we get to Chalgrove. I wonder if this is actually real. I have to check that. So we get that, and then we get the river here, which is really good. I believe this is a river that carries on from Folly Bridge. So this river all, comes all the way over here. Like you see in the top corner here, you see it doesn't really stop, which is really nice. And then yeah, we get a nice shot of Chalgrove. This is a pretty interesting shot of it here, where with the whole text and that. Again, I am a developer myself. It looks really nice, don't get me wrong, but it feels a bit empty, but that's just me being fussy. I mean, once it's full of vehicles and that, it'll look really nice, I imagine. Yeah, we get a nice, it looks really nice so far. And plus, we get more UK flags. It's the UK. Apparently we don't have enough UK flags, so we get more shots of the roads here, like the one-lane roads. These were the roads that we're sort of talking about earlier. These sort of roads over here, yeah. It could lead to some of these roads, but then we get to the big part. I do have some mixed opinions with this, but again, it's really good. Even though I might sound a bit negative, it's still really good. I really appreciate the work from this. But you see, it's really huge. I think that's just mainly farmland. But yeah, you see that from the shot above, if we go above here, you see, the actual shot was taken where my mouse cursor is there. That sort of hangar, I don't know what that's meant to be. I'm not an expert at these sort of things, but I was not expecting a full-on airfield in Oxford Response. That was sort of the last thing that I would put up my list, really. But I mean, it's a good place for drag racing. With the new chassis systems, I think we'll be really great with it. As you can see in the background, there are some more buildings. Again, I can't really make it out, but yeah, there are more hangars, like aircrafts or whatever. But then if we skip onto this shot, this really shows the details of the new vehicles. You see, the grills look really nice, like everything about them. It's honestly really good. You see, yeah, the 3D headlights again, they're really nice. The liveries again, really nice. So if we pause here, I don't know if that's Chalgrove. Again, I'll just call it Chalgrove. I assume that is because I don't think they'll be adding another village, like 2 villages. That'll be a bit strange. Look here again, the details really nice. Join TV feed, like all of this, like Thames Valley Police. I believe that is the actual police station that is actually in Oxford. So the amount of detail again, like speed cameras, like the speed camera icon for your equipped as well. It's really detailed. This doesn't take average skills. This is all I assume in Blender. The elevation, it's very realistic. I know Cam was talking about making the game way more, England, I mean, making it look actually like England. And I think this really captures, how Oxford is actually like in real life. All the greenery, all of that is really nice. The bit that most people have missed, and I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this. So you see in the background, I believe that's the river, maybe, like something shining. So I reckon the map is going to be, it sort of wraps around the right entire portion of the map currently. That isn't there usually in Oxford Response right now. That's just like the train tracks. And again, I don't think that's like the tunnel or anything, because again, it's way further back. Right, if we go back here in the video. So this building over here, I believe that's the Neo AG building, so Neo Agriculture building, because this is agriculture. Thanks for for this image. Yeah, that's sort of like another angle. I assume it's this building. I don't know, there could be multiple of the same. That's pretty much it for this video. I would update you in a short or maybe something. Like if I do miss out anything, if I do, I'll probably have comment it down below. So this is a really, I wasn't expecting this. Well, it's been sort of quarter of a year that we've been waiting for this update. So yeah, everybody stay tuned for the next update. This is gonna be one of the biggest updates yet in Oxford Response. I'll be making a video as soon as it comes out, alright? So make sure you like and subscribe, it will really help out the channel. And yeah, hopefully this update doesn't get delayed.